What goes on, guys? Sarcasm here, and today I have episode 2 of Mistakes Were Made, where I take a gameplay from either myself or a subscriber of mine and break it down and show you guys not only where the player did well, but also where they made some mistakes and maybe could have done a little bit better. So I'm not trying to bash the person, it's just more of a helpful thing so that we can all improve from my analyzation. And this gameplay is sent to me by one of my subscribers, Torn Shotgun Rain. So props to you, bro. Thanks a lot for letting me use your gameplay. His YouTube channel will be in the description. And let's get right into it. So joins in, and the game's already started, so he's a little bit late, but no big deal. He's using the PP90 with extended mags and rapid fire, I believe. And I noticed that immediately upon his spawn, the other team is pushing their only flag, the C flag, pretty hard. So he does a good job of fending the other team off. He takes a couple of them out in defense, defending the flag. But after that, he's just kind of sitting around, not really doing much. And especially since his whole team is here, there's really no reason for him to still be defending this flag. Instead, what he should be doing, when you only have one flag in domination, your goal should be to, while maintaining this flag, also trying to capture another flag. So I noticed that there's one more guy that comes, but there's 5 people on his team here watching the flags. So they could have easily taken him out without his help. But what he should be doing right now is moving towards either B or A and trying to clear out the area in order to help his team gain control of those sections of the map. This way, his team will be free to push up and it'll be clear and they can help him capture the flag. So his team captures A without his help, really, and he kind of waited until they capped A to move towards it, and as soon as they capped A, that's when he starts running towards it. So this is something you definitely don't want to do, especially when you're playing with randoms. You don't want to wait for your teammates to make a move on the objective. You have to kind of be that leader. You have to lead the way and kind of hope that they follow you onto the objective, not the other way around, because by waiting for them, you're kind of taking a backseat role in terms of winning the game, and you're not really going to have as much of an impact as your potential allows. So right here, he gets his final kill streak, the AH Overwatch, and he also has a care package. So for some reason, he calls in the Overwatch and then the care package. I'm not sure why he called in the Overwatch. He's in a pretty safe area, and it's not really going to good use. Right now, it's just in the sky. It's just kind of just eating up time on the clock that it stays in the air, and it's not really being put to its full potential. So that's something you definitely don't want to do. Just call in your kill streaks as soon as you get them. You want to wait until it's most beneficial to do so. So in terms of the Overwatch, personally, I like to use it right before I'm about to go towards an objective, or you could use it if you're defending an objective, or maybe you're about to rush their spawn. Those are all pretty much when you really want to use the Overwatch. Other than that, try to save them until you need it, or if you're close to a second one, then yeah, you could use it just so you could get the second one, because they don't stack. You can't have 2 in your pocket at the same time. But check this out, guys. This is really important. So his team has C and B flag, and he's chilling at the A spawn, and his teammate, you can see on the top left, if you rewind that, his teammate is coming around from the back of their flag, and he is hitting them from the front. So had he waited for his teammate to complete the flank, he would not have died there, and they would have been really dangerous, because when you're attacking a position from 2 different directions, you can be really effective, especially if you let the flank attack first. It's really hard to coordinate when you're with randoms, but had he just waited another 2 seconds, he would have done a lot more damage. He would still be alive, and he probably could have set them up in a really good spawn trap. But luckily, the spawns flip anyway. His team gets the A flag, the other team gets the C flag. He's just calling in a care package, and he proceeds to push towards the enemy spawn. The only flag they have, the C flag. But as he's doing this, the enemy team is taking B, and he kind of hesitates on the flank. He's kind of just taking his time, moving back and forth. He's not really getting anything done, and all this time he also left A exposed. So while this is happening, their team lost 1 flag, lost another flag, and they gained 1 back. So it was really a loss more than it was a gain. But had he just continued with the flank and just pushed harder, he could have captured C flag and hopefully from there he could have defended B, but now he's just trying to clear out C, defend as much as possible, try to take control of it. The enemy team is all over it. He makes a pretty good play, but unfortunately he finally gets taken out by the FMG, not akimbo, because those things are ridiculous at close range. I don't understand why the fuck they beat SMGs at close range. That should not happen, but that's the way they're designed, and I don't really like to complain. I'm just saying, alright? I feel bad for this guy. that death shouldn't have happened, but at this point his team has 2 flags, but at this rate, by the score, if his team only continues to hold 2 flags, they will lose. So right now, he should be pushing the C flag as hard as possible. His team has a pretty good cover on A and B. I see a few of them at each of the flags, so he makes a good decision in attacking the C flag, but he doesn't choose the right route in my opinion. So down this middle pathway, this little tunnel is not really a good direction you want to go. It's a pretty hot spot, which means that it's pretty high traffic area. A lot of people like to look down there, especially if they're defending. Like the C flag, you could pretty much guarantee you'll find a couple people down there, but he eventually decides to take another route, and look at this, he's rewarded for it. He gets a perfect vision on a bunch of their team, and he's able to take a few of them out, but right now he's kind of focusing on the guys who are focusing on his teammates. Meanwhile, there are people to his right focusing on him, and what you want to do when you're surrounded by enemies, you want to take out the biggest threat to you first. So had he shot the person to his right first, he would have survived and it would have went a lot better. But anyways, game's wrapping up here. So once again, thank you Torn Shotgun Rain for sending in your gameplay. If you want to send in your gameplay for next week's video, all you have to do is send me it as unlisted as a YouTube link, or send me a message on Xbox if you have Xbox. I cannot record it if you have PS3. I'm sorry. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace!